Good evening, welcome to the Professor Maima Show. Hope you are doing well wherever watching me around the world. Please subscribe, share, and like this video. So today I want to talk about education, degrees. Can we call it degrees, university degrees? Yes, university degrees to nowhere. As you know, this is for the young Gen Zs. Back in the day, when someone got a degree, what normally would happen is that they will get jobs. Hmm? This is what I was told by my uncles. University, in those days, they used to be, when Kenya at independence, we had very few universities. So the time period I'm talking to, the young Gen Zs, is before the internet. There were computers, yes, but they were old school. I think you have seen them in Google. Just Google old school computers, the 80s, how they looked like, but there's no internet, social media, there's no social media. So when someone was at the University of Nairobi, first of all, you are paid money to study. You are being paid around 500 Kenya shillings then. If you are to do the maths, it's as if someone is paying you 50,000. Yes, 50,000 now, current currency, to study. Botswana is doing it. Is it where Botswana is doing it for its people? Students get paid to stay in school. So back in the day in Kenya, people will be paid equivalent of 500 Kenya shillings. That is around 50,000 current rate. Then when they and even the atmosphere, the way people were learning, if you are a university graduate, you are respected. When you go to the village there, majority people used to come from the village to Nairobi. Nairobi was a place for working. Not someone is born in Nairobi, grows up in Nairobi, marries in Nairobi, and dies in Nairobi. No, everyone had a village. That's why the word Ushago came out. Ushago means there's someone from the rural areas, because when someone came from the rural areas to Kenya, they were not very street smart. That's why they are called Ushago. They are a bit rural. They are not backward, but they are real green. That's why they are calling Ushago. Something that is not refined. They are not street smart. So now, when someone was in the university in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000, when Moi was in power, President Moi, they were given money in school for studying. Every month they'll be given, it was called boom. They were given money, and 500 shillings was a lot of money. Hmm? You'll spend money on, you'll spend it on buying sound system, for entertainment, for taking a girlfriend outside and even out for a date, and also even to save. So many young clever men those days were able to save that money and even buy land. Talk to someone who studies the 80s and 90s. They were able to purchase land in Rongai here or Kajiado, because the land was cheap. Maybe an acre was going even for 2,000 shillings. So every month we're given 500. Wouldn't you buy land? The clever ones bought land, but the other ones just, the ones who are not very clever, they ate all their money. So people have paid money to stay in school. When they graduated, companies came to the university before they would leave and recruit Kenya Airways, Kenya Armed Forces, Kenya Railways before it collapsed. So that's what I'm talking about. University degrees to nowhere. Fast forward, the year 2024. This year, this is the season of graduation from August to November. Many graduates, the number keeps on accumulating. People are jobless. And let me tell you, if you are a young Gen Z listening to me, if you don't have money, you'll really suffer. Everything is about money. Ask any man above 40 who's broke. He's worse than rubbish. No garbage. Yes, that's how it is. If you don't have money, whether you are a graduate, whether you are someone who has a school dropout, or you have not gone to uneducated, whether you are a graduate, uneducated, a school dropout, you are like garbage. Here in Kenya, they say takataka. That's the way it is. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. So that's what I'm saying. University degrees to nowhere. But now, all is not lost. What the Kenyan government can do is, first of all, to recognize that Kenya needs to create jobs. I've talked about how they can create jobs for more people, focus more on technical training, vocational training. Kenya should be now focusing on technical training. If you are a plumber, electrician, mason, you cannot sleep hungry. You do a job somewhere and put something in your stomach. Get some small money to feed yourself and your family. But if you are a graduate, just these theoretical things, life can be hard for you. Because imagine, you don't even have money to rent for yourself a house. And if you rent, where you're working, because majority of these people are either teachers or working in some office as a clerk, the salary comes late, so the person cannot even pay his bills on time. So I was just checking, yes, cannot pay his bills on time and rent. And then, so there's this game that is played in Nairobi city here. At the beginning of the month, someone hides from the caretaker. Because now you play hide and seek. It's called hide and seek from the caretaker between the 5th of each month until 15th. Because after 15th, they lock your house. You understand? In fact, now they hate you. So now, most of these people who are houses are locked are graduates. It's not for their own fault. It's because they are doing jobs that earn them nothing. You're running a job which is earning you 20,000 Kenya shillings, $200, and then it delays. You are living in a place where you're spending half on rent. How are you going to develop as a young man and woman? You can't. So that's what I'm saying. University degrees to nowhere. They earn you nothing. It's as if you are wasted your 16 years in school. You have a master's is even worse, or a PhD. You see your lecturers. People are hand to mouth. Someone cannot even buy new clothes. So even the students know which shoes he wears, because if he buys new shoes, how will he feed his family? How will he pay rent? How will he pay bills? You understand? And he went to school to eat books for many, many years. That's why you find our learned fellows, the ones who are sharp, they enter into politics, even the lawyers, who would expect to earn big money from their profession. That's why I'm saying university degrees to nowhere. Most of the university degrees in Kenya are not primed to earn you money. Can you have an Elon Musk in Kenya? I doubt. Can you have a Bill Gates in Kenya? I doubt. The CBC is a useless curriculum, which is going to change one day. We'll revert back to 844. Look at the courses. Focus more on arithmetic, languages. We need language to communicate with people and live anywhere in the world. Learn our mother tongues. Learn science. Learn history. You need to know our history so that you know our future. Things like agriculture. If school in primary should have a small farm, just a small one, where young people are taught, they get used to the soil. So that now, when they finish school, they also now become producers. They have a farm where they can do subsistence, they can grow vegetables, they can just do small farming for subsistence. And then they can grow building. Social media, young people, I'm very impressed by the Gen Zs. Look at Obina. There's Obina. There's all these comedians you see around, Mulamwa, the Demo Facebook, other TikTok giants. They have hundred thousands of followers on those social medias I've talked about. But now these people are very clever. When they're having those sessions like the one I'm having, people are sending money. So in idea, there was this popular social media person in Kenya, I don't know how to name him. I just looked at the money he was earning per day. It was 100,000. 100,000, because there were over 100 people who were sending him 1,000 shillings on average. 100,000 per day. In a week, I calculated 700,000. So in a month, this guy was able to earn, if you do a month, over 3 million. If you were to do that for 10 months, that's 30 million. You know, the guy went and bought a very expensive Mercedes Benz. I left it in America. You know who I'm talking about. So that Mercedes Benz might have cost 20 million. If him, I would have come to Kenya, go to a country, buy yourself where you are born, buy yourself, I don't know, 5 acres. That is rural areas. Come here, go go to step in Kajiado here, buy yourself another maybe 2 acres or three, even let's talk of 3 acres. Those ones are going for around 6 million plus the 5 from 11 million. Go up country, build yourself a nice maisonette, even a 3-bedroom maisonette for another 7 million. You understand? You have not even done a dent on that money, that 30 million. You have bought land for even, I don't know, for something to do with the, even 11 million. You have built yourself a nice maisonette, even 4-bedroom maisonette up country there for around 10 million. 10 plus 6 plus 5, that's 21 million. You build a nice maisonette, can even 4-bedroom plus guest wing and all that. You have bought yourself a nice car, a Prado, maybe for even a RAV4 for 2 million. That's nearly, we are talking of what? We're talking of 22, maybe that one is 24 million. You still have 6 million to operate with. And then you can even keep the money for use. Then after that, go again the second year, look for money. That land you bought in let's say, in Kajiado County, the 3 acres, start building a flat there or rental. Put rental houses. Start building your flat slowly. Within 4 years, you'll have finished a nice flat, maybe of even 10 apartments, 5 up, 5 down, with your small shop down there. Maybe you have put 3 floors. Downstairs, shops, and then the other 2 floors for residents. And then you have your own small office. You can call it the maintenance manager. With a beautiful reception lady, receptionist, with a beautiful, let me call him, with a beautiful assistant, with a beautiful assistant, your assistant there, with a nice office, with television, everything, sofa set. You have put it, even it has its in-suite. You know what in-suite means? So you are just relaxing there. Sometimes people come to see you in your office, you sit. If you are tired, you sleep on your lounge. In the evening, you do your content creation. And then your farm of country is producing food you can eat for substance and also sell some things. That's what I'm saying. University degrees to nowhere. People, they are using their knowledge and skills to earn money, to go to the next level, to acquire assets. Remember that formula of mine, C square plus P plus B equals to prosperity. C square plus P plus B equals to prosperity. C square means content creation, the what I'm talking about. P, production, you have your land, you can do farming, substance, and also commercial a bit. And then B is for building. Build up country, a nice maisonette, build up good maisonette up country. Here in Nairobi, just live in a bungalow. Or that flat you have built, have a floor for yourself. Isn't it? But up country, build a very nice maisonette where you can enjoy. When you are there, you just enjoy the atmosphere, the peace. But you can be living in a maisonette here in Nairobi, you're so scared even to come late because of insecurity. But up country, this way you are people. Build a nice maisonette, put a nice wall, and live. Isn't it? That equals to, and then also commercial, they have said, you have buildings, a maisonette up country, a bungalow here to live, and then a commercial plot, a nice flat that can earn you good money. And then you have your nice car, maybe a RAV4, and then that can move you around. Because you just need a small car to move around and feel nice. Or if you want bigger things, go for a Pajero, a bigger Pajero. But that is better. RAV4 and a Pajero, those are good vehicles. Or there are people who like the double cabin. So just four-wheel drives, which are decent. That does not make it stand out. Someone buys a G-Wagon worth 10 million shillings. Like I had a young man who was killed, he was doing these things of, I don't know, crypto. This guy was driving a very expensive car worth over 10 million. Even 10 million. That was enough money for him to maybe buy a country for himself land, a nice piece of land, even 2 acres. Come here in Kajiado, buy 2 or 3 acres. Hmm? Eh, That's 8. Then the balance, keep. Look for more money now to develop these plots. Isn't it? That's what I'm saying. University degrees to no one. You must use your knowledge and skills and also your connections to get money. So that these jobs you do, you find a job that is like these teaching jobs which are good because you have time. Get a job that gives you a lot of free time to look for things. If you're a lecturer in a college, maybe one university you're given maybe give or take 4 courses, isn't it? Maybe the courses are 2 days, Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday. You have so much time to do your things. But you imagine you're on an 8 to 5 job from Monday to Saturday, when you have time to think, it's killing you. The moment they see you're above your prime, maybe you're above 45. 45 these days the way is where they're looking at. When you used to reach 60, they'll chase you away. Then they went to 55. These days when you reach 45 and above, they just start giving you hints. They want to change you. In no time you are out of a job. Don't allow you to be past 45. Once you reach 45 and you are in a full-time job, 8 to 5, they'll find a way to kick you out. They'll talk of technological change, disruptions. They chase you away. But if you're in the teaching profession, a lecturer, and you have organized yourself, you have other sources of income, it's good, it's the best job. Because you are going sharing knowledge. But you're not, that job is not like do or die. That if you lose a job today, you become broke and jobless, like Professor Maima, isn't it? So this is the Professor Maima show. I want to pray for you who's watching me that you have a long life, that your dreams become reality, that you become rich and prosperous, not only you, your children, grandchildren, and all your generations. And that I also pray for myself that I get you a big money, to build a big technological university, to bring prosperity here in Africa. That's my prayer, amen. And then also, you can support our channel through the mobile M-Pesa down there, +254 769 729 327. I repeat again, mobile M-Pesa, +254 769 729 327. And as I always say, Gweri ya kuonana Gweri.